This short clip is from my live trading room. You can engage directly with my fabulous team and me at LaDucTrading.com for all our research and trades. Or for just my daily live streams, you can access via YouTube memberships. All links are in the description. So Oracle made it. This is still very, very impressive. From that very big high of 339 short trigger right up here into an absolute not if, just when 243. And then, oh my God, it sliced right through it. It made a beeline for the 200-day. That's the green right here. It had a nice bullish expansion, went sideways for a week, then a big bearish expansion, dumped below, and it stabilized a little bit on the next price target, and then moved up in and above, and then dumped below. At some point, this is going to be a target for a gap fill, 217.58. Anyway, we are perfectly in that 179.55. That was a level I gave you. And why is it big, dark pink? Because it's one of those things. It's like not if, but when. And if I could show you. So I put that. See that gap up? Ta-da! Wednesday, June 11th, we gapped up. This was the Iran-Israel de-escalation, and everything gapped up. May 12th, and this news here, whatever. Here, actually that was later, wasn't it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We have revisited June. So all of the profits, wealthiest man in the world headline has been unwound completely. 179.55. That's really good enough. The fact that they're bouncing up, actually not 5%, they're still moving. 6% is Ellison has gotten his TikTok deal. Now, also notice, remember when we were here, I said, yeah, but we haven't hit the 100. I really, really think we're going to hit the 100. So we bounced and then formed a gorgeous bearish engulfing on a weekly. So I was bearish to that 179.55. So this still has work to do to get up and going. So level by level, here is a little bit of support, that 180. And it's trying, and they're going to try and chase it. And if it can stay above this kind of 190 area and a little level by level up to the 194, you know how this works. So it's got to convince the shorts that it's enough and that they cover. And it's also going to convince bondholders that it's not so dire out there. But this is a nice, very nice place for a bottom to form, is the 100 week. That's it. Now I have a monthly that shows you it is not just the 100 week, but it's also a 78.6 fib extension. But I also have monthly at 174, which is why I worded it that way. It could overshoot to 174. That would be a little bit, you can see it, hopefully a little bit of this monthly support, because it already broke the 198. Anyway, 174 is a little bit of support, and then 167 is a lot of support. Long story short, look at the monthly. We had this perfect all the way. It's broken the 10. So this is still working on bringing in potential bottom of 170, but it's got the deal with TikTok, so it's having a little bounce, and it is at the 100. So I would say a high probability chase is going to be back into where it broke down at 198. See where it got supported a month ago? Digested right here, bounced even, and then got repelled. So 198 will be your chase price target. Right now, we are just above 190. So if you're looking for something, Oracle is getting chased above that 179.55, which was the short target, is now getting chased, and you have got 190 to 194. I'm rounding up to 198. Oracle's definitely the chase du jour. We just made it to the 194 from 190. Yeah, that's the chase du jour. Shorts covering, all that. We definitely got a nice Oracle chase into that 194. I can still see a bounce into 198, but remember, this still has some time to digest the bottom, fishing, selling, let's put it that way. But yesterday we had a great move higher into that 220. It actually overshot 226, and I said, yeah, be careful. That's where it digests. It dropped $10 immediately. Now it's dropping another $2. That's Lulu. Rivian got another upgrade by Dan Ives. He's a semi-pumper, big. I'm not a fan. Anyway, the point is you've got Rivian now being touted and everyone's chasing after it. And this has been such a gorgeous trade. I waited and waited and waited. Beautiful scoop pattern. big, beautiful bullish engulfing. Look at that trend line. Lots of investment by Amazon, Wolf, and Volkswagen. Long story short, even talked about it with Jason in a podcast, 18 to 14 baseline bet, and then it would get defended and head up to 22, 23 by February. It's almost there. It's not even the end of the year. So it's happening much faster. But I did recommend February for a reason, because I didn't want to have lots of potential disappointment. Anyway, it's now getting found. Elliott Management, Dan Ives, the list goes on. So Rivian's doing extremely well. Rivian, way getting chased, like way. We're up into my February price target very soon. Be careful about that. Once that happens, you have this situation where in all cases, last in become the first out. We've got Boeing that's still working, I think, really nicely, and I'm very pleased. Yesterday suggested this as a little chase into 212.73 for Boeing, and it's exactly there this morning on a 2% ramp. Lucky or good, that's just the chase. But I really like the time that it put in from oversold 2-bar reversal at 177 on a weekly, up and through a lot of moving averages on both the daily and the weekly, what I call the mosh pit of moving averages, held last week, opened brilliantly. Next price target I have, as you know, is this 215 area. And then let's see if it can make it to 220. Digest, hopefully, is shallow. And then this is more of a Q1, Q2 thing. I don't think it's going to go hot fire flames to 245 or 260. And it definitely broke down much stronger than I expected. Remember, I said I really need it to hold. It didn't. So it is now a scoop pattern. So once you get and stay above, and this is your level for those who are swing long, once you get and stay above this 225.56, you're good. Then it moves up to 245, pulls back to 225, goes up to 260, pulls back to 245. And then let's see. Look at this pattern. Remember this from the monthly? It was a beautiful tag, and then it was a beautiful intervention. April, everything looks like this. And then I had a little bit too much of a pullback, but here we are on the monthly. Look at this. 215 is coming into view. So I'm still a fan, as I've already gone over many times, of Boeing. You got a nice little chase out of it, but it's still in line with that 215 area. And then ultimately, you don't want just 220 at that trend line. Ultimately, you really want 225.56 above. You won't really have it break out until it can get and stay above 225.56 on a weekly close.
Join Club today to engage with Samantha and her team of 10 experts. Scan this QR code or click the link in the description. Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.